Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode of Ark Survival Evolved Crystal Forever on Crystal Isles. So, as with episode 16, when this episode was originally recorded, it got messed up. OBS just hadn't... Something happened with OBS. I honestly don't know what it was, but it just did not record audio. All it did was record video, and I'm not sure why, but I will be doing a new voiceover over the entire thing to fix the mistakes that were presented in the original recording. So, excuse me, that is the primary focus, so let us begin. I will also be adding music once again, so that part will be at least taken care of, so you just don't hear my voice speaking throughout the entire episode. So anyway, alright, so in today's episode we are gonna go gather some more artifacts, and I think it's time to go check out the northeast, which I believe is Eldritch Isle, I want to say. So teleporting back home, we gotta get prepped to head over to Eldritch Isle. And I think right now I'm gonna go try to find both my sea creatures. They're there, so good. Jaws and the donkey just always seem to just run away. It's actually really annoying. I know they're getting attacked, but Cassidy, boss killer, you guys are awesome. Oh, I did it. So Cassidy's awesome. Alright, so we're heading back home, probably just to prep the last bits of stuff. Oh, I'm making an extra canteen because I'm tired of always only having 3 sips of water. Now at least I'll have 6. Hit this up. What are we doing here? Just dropping one spoiled meat. Really, midnight? That's what you stopped for. So, I'm gonna go check the artifacts out real quick. See what we got. Good amount. Put the talons in there. Alright, not too bad. We did collect a good amount of talons. So, there's the map. And we're going right there. That's Eldritch Isle. Or Eldritch Isles, something like that. Supposedly it's really creepy, stormy, just dreadful, very, very weird place. Let's head to the tap, drink a little bit of water, open it up. Oh, come on, let's try that again. Open it up, come on. There we go. Alrighty then. Alright, canteens are full. Let's get going. Both canteens are there. Alrighty then. Making some progress. Let's get going. Let's start this episode already. Come on. Alright. What am I doing here? This episode was recorded a while back, so forgive me. I might not be exactly knowing. I guess I was looking at my backpack. Oh, because that's the colored one right there, and I never recolored it. So, making some more simple bullets. No? Yeah, no. I was gonna make more simple bullets. Oh, because I want more ascended Tranq darts, because I only have a handful, and that's not enough. Gotta go make some more gunpowder, because I definitely don't have enough. Because I only made a couple of bullets. Yeah, I don't know exactly sometimes what I'm doing myself. Oh, we need the gasoline for the chemistry bench, which I think is ridiculous. There we go. Alright, take half of that, take a little bit more, and let's craft up that gunpowder. Split that, split that again, then again. Let's go fill up the preserving bin so we can have more jerky. I like the idea of the smokehouse, I believe it's called, in Primitive Plus to make jerky and stuff. I'm not sure if it is, so don't quote me. I've never successfully played on the Primitive Plus settings because anytime I tried it crashed. So I kind of just gave up on it. We have plenty of extraordinary kibble, that's good. So, and I'm not exactly sure how Primitive Plus works with mods. We're just pulling all the vegetables so more can grow in. It's always funny, there's a certain way you can type. Oh yeah, like right there, I typed it. So now I have citronal, raw carrot, and savor root pop up all in one, and I just gotta find the long grass. That's funny. The way you can type something sometimes. Long grass. There we go. progress. We're good, we're good. Alright, we got the gunpowder. We can put the spark powder back now. Let's just do... Alright, now let's make more simple bullets. I always forget it makes 2, so I'm gonna make way more than what I need, but it'll come in handy. It'll be used later on in another episode. So, always good to have more bullets. I don't really use them, like the long neck rifle. I see some people use it with a scope or a silencer. I never really did that, so I just use it for tranking and that's it. The pump action shotgun's pretty cool. The assault rifle's alright. I don't know. I'm surprised this is episode 17 and I have not yet gotten to MRRadTools stuff. Oh, I'm gonna do the emotes right now. I remember this. Oh, is it? Oh, I was just waiting for the stuff to craft, so I was doing the emotes for the time being. What are we doing? Yeah, those take a little while to craft up. You can't increase the craft speed on that, so. And now, yep, let's look through more of these emotes. Laying down. That's funny. I don't always remember them. Oh Lord. No, don't ever do that again. If we had Gundam style, I'd be okay with that. Gundam style. For the mod author of additional emotes, please add the Gundam style dance. I would be very happy with that. If it's not too much work. If it is, just screw what I'm saying, please. I would never want somebody to have to put in more work into something if it's not necessary. I love 84. I saw my Google Home light up for some reason, so I got quiet for a split second because I did not want that thing going off. I didn't even say anything resembling the activation word, so I don't know why it did that. So, alright, we're heading back to the breeding pen with Cassidy. I don't know why I'm going to the breeding pen, since Cassidy's not really going to be able to get out. I don't think I thought that one through. Ooh, there's an egg. Alright, Cassidy, can you... Yeah. This is why I don't know why I did this. Oh yeah, you can open... Oh yeah, and then now Cassidy's stuck. And now I'm pressing E to try to get out, and the door... Or get off Cassidy, and the door keeps opening and closing because I'm too close to it. There we go. So now we gotta put the Dino Pick Up Mod, or yeah, Pick Up Dino Mod, whatever. Dino Pick Up Mod, pick up Cassidy, walk out the door, throw Cassidy off of our shoulder. There we go. Alrighty then. Now we fly away. And I think it's at this point that I realize how far I am from Eldritch Isles, and I should teleport somewhere closer. Like so. Cassidy falls, because I landed like a dum-dum. And we repeat this process again. There we go. Now we're teleporting, and I believe we're going to the blue obelisk because it's in the Arctic section, which is not far from Eldritch Isles. There we go. There's using your brain midnight. There we go. Yeah, so now we're just adjacent to it. Alright. I had to take a short water break because I was definitely getting thirsty. Okay, so we got our fur armor on, and we're off to Eldritch Isle. Yeah, you can just tell the gloominess, the dreadful look of it all. Nice ominous location with some strange thunderstorms, lightning storms. I believe there's thunderstorms, you just can't hear them because there's no sound, but hopefully the music is keeping everybody entertained. And these floating spheres, which I believe people said were full with, oh, I can float through that one? I remember somebody saying that in the modded version of this map, those were full of eels. So, the clip's gonna end in a bit. That means I remember why I had to stop footage. I had to go run an errand at this moment. So I just parked Cassidy here for a little bit and just waited. I was originally gonna wait for that red drop to come down, but by the time I don't understand the helmet thing. I'm still trying to figure that out. I do remember I was gonna wait for that the red drop originally, but by the time I do return, now. No. Right now. Nope. It's still the same clip. Oh, okay. There we go. The clip just ended. Yeah, I remember when the clip ended, it was still, it was way later. Like, I was gone for quite a bit running an errand, so it happens. No big deal. I don't really care for the red drops. Or any drops for that matter. And this is where we go check this out. I get dismounted. Because, oh, and then I'm like floating here, getting electrocuted and freezing to death. And I almost die. Because I fall to my death. Nearly. And there's Cassidy to my rescue. Thankfully, nothing attacked me. And now I'm gonna check my health. And yeah, I literally was near death. And I drank a crap ton of medical brews to try to recover. Oh boy, that was fun. Just checking out what these blue rocks are. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Nope, invisible rocks. Ooh, crystals, gems. Nice, nice. These rocks look so weird. The more crystals and floaty bubbles. Oh man, this map is pretty cool. Oh, so now I'm in the bubble. Still gathering resources. I don't know who came up with the idea for these bubbles, but I gotta admit, it is pretty cool. And I'm getting electrocuted. At least I can move. It would have sucked if that stunned me and I wasn't able to move around at all. That's oh, we got some element shards, I just noticed. No. Wrong button. Yes. Transfer all those. Good. Now let's put on our armor. One more. There we go. Alright, let's take Cassidy and let's get out of here. Dismounted. Oh, I got dismounted, but I was still on Cassidy. That's awesome. Alright, let's go explore this area. Freaking trees all in the way. Let's see. Oh, the lightning storms are pretty cool. Keep going. Try to avoid the bubbles. Don't get dismounted. I gotta make a glide suit in case I get dismounted again, so at least I'll be able to float out of there. Land. Nice. Good amount of resources. I see tons of metal that I'm not picking up. I should definitely bring the Enki over here in a future episode and just gather all this metal. We're electrocuted. Come on. Come on. There we go. Thankfully it doesn't do too much damage. Some food and let's go exploring. Get some obsidian. What else we got? Obsidian's always needed. Make more polymer, especially if lag. Thank you, lag. You're wonderful. Obsidian's always needed for more polymer, especially if I want to upgrade the riot armor to max, which is going to cost a crap ton. Alright, let's fly carefully so we don't get electrocuted. And we get electrocuted. At least it doesn't dismount me. That's the only thing I'm happy about. Alright, venture up. I'm kind of surprised how peaceful it is over here. I mean, I'm still just entering the area, but just floating or flying around, I should say. It doesn't look too terrible. I would have been expecting, you know, alphas and gigas. Especially alpha blood crystal wyverns. I'm surprised those aren't over here. And into the depths. Yeah, this just looks ominous. Alright, Cassidy. I think it's time to bring Razor over here. That way we can explore on him, pick you up, Let's get on Razor and let's go. Let's see what we can find. Razor's a lot stronger in cast, so. Seekers. Oh, they only give crystal and stone. Certain crystals from this map look like they give such better resources, and then others just look like regular old crystals that don't give you anything. It's funny. Alright, come on, Razor, let's go see what we can find. Okay. I don't know why I just turned around. The way the glow from those crystals is pretty cool. Alright. Down we go. And let's do this. And dismount. Little fall damage will be alright. Ooh. Plenty of metal. Morphodons, metal, seekers. Why are seekers in here? Oh, that's not a morphodon, that's a featherlight. What am I talking about? That's a random Spino. Spinos usually are by the water. Why is this one just randomly here? And it's dead. And let's harvest them. All these trees just look like a freaking Titanosaur just ran through here and just knocked everything down. So, alright. Harvest up some metal. No. There we go. Yeah, I figured I was going to be doing that. There we go. Transfer. Nope. Get a little bit more. Razor. Nope. Last bits. Transfer everything over. Obsidian, crystal, metal, flint, stone. Razor's got a ton of stuff on him that he doesn't need. Drop down. Drop down, drop down, drop down. Don't need any of those. Mushrooms are needed. Why did I just walk in a giant circle? Nope, that didn't work. I wanted to get up there. That still didn't work. There we go. And a little more metal. Getting stuck in the wood. We're gonna mess with that car now. Oh, just check this level. Oh, tongue beetle. Running around, running around. Plenty of wood. Just ransack this with a mammoth. That would be fun. I don't understand why the Theory doesn't have a weight reduction for wood when it's one of the best gatherers for it, but whatever. Just keep on getting metal. Metal's probably the most needed resource because we literally have to use it for almost everything. Into the deep end now, and as I say that, we run through some water. Whoa. This just looks creepy. Yeah, let's the eraser. I don't need him dying. It's the end of the map, I guess. And then you have all these like jagged rocks. Some of them look like crystals. Eraser stuck. That giant bubble that I'm avoiding. Oh, there's the artifact. Artifact of the shadows. Perfect. Now just gather some more metal. Oh, we got another artifact, so that's good. The artifact hunt in this map isn't too bad, thankfully, but it is. It's pretty cool, though. I do enjoy, to an extent, doing artifact hunts, because after a while it gets a little tedious, but it's also a great way to really explore the map, since this, especially for this one, since it doesn't have all cave systems for artifacts like traditionally they usually are in caves. And I don't know which map started doing it without caves more. I want to say the center, because that's a really old map now. But I remember Ragnarok having a bunch of artifacts also just in random areas. Like, just you're underwater, swimming around some little structure. Oh, there's an artifact. So it's pretty cool. So, just explore Eldritch Isle a little bit more. See if there's anything worth looking into. Always could just teleport back home, thankfully. I don't know if I could ever honestly play traditional Ark without the awesome teleporter mod. Just for the convenience of not having to be stuck in a new area, or, you know, you tame a creature all the way on the other side of the map. Now you gotta run with it all the way back home. Or try to, I should say, because sometimes that doesn't even work. But I guess cryopods help that out too. I always enjoy watching a series where people would be, you know, in a situation of, okay, great, we're all the way on the other side of the map. Now we gotta try to bring these 5 tames we just got back all the way home. Why is there a Nexus up there? And then they're like, oh, what I would do for a cryopod right now. But I never really used cryopods too much. I just already had the awesome teleporter mod on, so just used that for my creatures. Though even that can get annoying with scrolling sometimes, because if you have a lot of creatures with the tracker on, you're gonna be there for a while. Oh, yep, walk carefully, don't fall. Shiny blue crystals. Good, nice dark blue. Oh, those all give element shards. I know I needed element shards for something, but I forget which mod uses it. I haven't come across too many mods that require elemental ore for anything, or element ore I should say. Sometimes I wish, I mean, it's also your own, how much research you do on your own, because you find mods that will make use of certain things. So, and there goes the Rex's cousin, the Tarbosaurus, I think it's called. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I didn't want to use an army of those because they're just too similar to the Rex, but they are a pretty cool creature. That death was great. It just like completely collapsed. Huh. Raptor. Got a Saber. Argy's flying all around. I don't think I've tamed an Argy yet in any of my series. I don't really have a use for them. I'm trying not to use flyers as much. I feel exploring the map on foot is better, even though it could get very tedious. Unless you have fast creatures, because you've increased the imprint scale. Which, I wish you could control that more. Like, you don't have to put a crap ton into damage or, you know, the rest of their stats, but you just want the movement speed boost. So. Alright, what am I even doing right now? I think I'm honestly just running around and exploring. I wish I could remember what the thought process was behind this. Oh wow, this is a long clip. Come on, Razor. Let's just finish this up. Nope. I'm literally just walking around in circles. Okay. Maybe I was looking something up. I really have no idea. Okay, yeah. Got an idea of where we're going? I don't think I'm going to build a base up here. There's no need. Alright, walk across the ice. Let's slap that scorpion. Here come the Argies. And then no. That thing is vicious. Alright. Come on, Razor, let's go kill it. Here we go. Not too bad on the damage, even though it has a resistance. It's kind of hate. It's like a 50-50 situation. I hate how many creatures now have that special bleed or gash, whichever, damage, as opposed to before it was only like a handful. That's what made Gigas so vicious. They just bleed you out. And strange, I'm surprised I'm not cold, because I am still kind of in the Arctic section. Wow, Razor, you have a ton of crap on you. Drop, drop, drop all that. Drop all this. Sometimes those things are just not worth grinding down. Did I just drop? Yeah, I did. I just dropped like 6,000 something fiber. Yeah. You can always get a ton of fiber with him, so it's not a big deal, but it's just funny. Ugh, do I really want to go into the water? The devs would stop adding annoying creatures into the game. Seekers being one of them. Actually, Seekers aren't as bad if you don't have a light pad. But then I don't understand why they're there. nook and cranny of this map. Terror birds, pain in the neck. A giant Ledzixi's just swimming around. So crazy to think when you first play Ark how like not overpowered, but just how difficult a Ledzixi seems to be. And then the alpha version, you're just like, oh crap, how am I supposed to kill this thing? It's just interesting that even with a difficulty spike, they don't really change much. But, you know, that's how they tended to use it. So, we're gonna explore towards the volcano a little bit. Another Ledzixi's, jeez. What is with all of them? I don't think I've ever seen so many spawn. Which way? The eating animations looks funny. Alright, which way do we want to go to finish this stuff off? Razor, you're fine there. You'll survive. Not too many things I have to worry about being able to kill you, or even for your intimidation factor to even attempt to attack you. This area is really nice. Gotta give the mod maker just infinite amounts of respect. This just looks ridiculous. They did a great job thinking all this through. Alright, come on. Cass, we gotta go find something. Or just explore. Areas like this just make me wonder like what spawns over here and what doesn't, because you never know. It looks peaceful because it's all pretty, but that doesn't usually work in Ark. It could just be the exact opposite. Alright. Where to next? I gotta say, I love the colors on Cassidy. Home? Oh, okay. Can I bring... Oh, because we left Razor hanging out back there for a little bit. Again, if something can kill Razor, maybe a Giga, I'd honestly be concerned. Well, oh, that weird helmet. I just don't understand why it does that. Pick him up. Are we picking up Cassidy? What are we doing, Midnight? Okay. So, just teleported Razor there for safekeeping. The F is that floating in the sky? I probably said that when I was originally recording this episode. That just looks weird. Oh, I don't go to check it out? Okay, never mind then. Okay. I can't like compliment the way this map looks enough. It's just amazing. I do wonder what the next map will be. Maybe next year. It seems like you're doing once a year now. Because Valgyro came out last year. This year it's Crystal Isles. But before Valgyro, I feel like Ragnarok came out way before. Like it took a while before they brought back another map. So I think we're just looking for more or less where this artifact is. That's what I'm assuming, because I honestly do not remember what I was doing here. Just flying around on Cassidy. Enjoying the atmosphere. I wish that red was a little darker on him. It still looks awesome though. Oh boy, I do not look forward to attempting to tame the Ember Crystal Wyvern next, but I'll do it eventually. So, no timetable on that. Ooh, crystals. Now what do we get? Just regular crystal, some stone, and some rare mushrooms, but crystal will always be needed. I think you need crystals for tech stuff, if I remember. I haven't made tech gear in a long time. Never was really a fan of it. The Sonic running and the Superman flight, all that stuff. They're just like, alright. So, and the helmet's annoying when you activate it and it starts scanning. I was never a fan, but that's just my opinion. I'm sure there's some ARC players out there that have mastered it, that make it look amazing and can whip around Iron Man style, but not me. Legitimately, I believe I only made the tech suit once, and that was after grinding out the entire premise of the island right before we got to the Overseer, which is one of my favorite bosses. I just wish with the Overseer, instead of it being like, you know, the base form and then it transforms into the Megapithecus, or then it transforms into the dragon, blah blah blah. I wish it was just all 4 forms at once. I think that would be way more challenging and probably almost impossible, because even the Dodo Rex can't beat that. Still contemplating if I want to add the Dodo Rex mod to this series. I don't know. Not. I'll see. There's still, this series is gonna go on for a while because I'm just loving it and there's so much to do still. So, and the map is complete. Ooh, Textego. Drain some blood. Your damage isn't great, Cass, but oh, the blood absorption is actually better. Oh yeah, but you take a hit because you don't have a saddle. But it's useful. I think we're just gonna teleport Razor over here to deal with it because it's taking Cass a little too long. Press the right way. There we go. Alright, yep. Teleport Razor and whistle Razor to go attack it. There we go. Razor, stop standing there. There we go. How did you just... Oh, you headbutted him. I was gonna say, why did it do 1550 out of nowhere? But that was definitely the headbutt. And now harvest him with Razor, I think. Yep. Good job, Razor. Yeah, I think I'm trying to figure out where I want to go next. Yeah, I could leave Razor right there. He'll be fine. Alright, let's go. Sometimes it's so difficult to see on the map when it's so bright. Even if I gamma down a bit, it's still like just so bright. But thankfully when you upload the video to YouTube, it darkens it a bit, so it's not as bad. Whereas when it's pitch black on this map and I have my gamma up, and then I'm like, okay, this is good for me. When I put up the video on YouTube, it's so dark. It's like, what? Oh, I'm talking about the Domination Rex right now. That will be in a future episode. Or the Indom Rex, which its saddle still says Indominus Rex, but then the eggs are Domination Rex. Because the wonderful people of Jurassic World wanted to cry. Just appreciate that people want to promote. You know, they love what you did with the Jurassic World and creating a new dino that they, you know, mod authors wanted to make a version of it for ARC. yeah, I don't really understand. I mean, maybe it's because they want payment for it or something, but I just don't really understand why. Would you be upset that somebody used lag? Love that lag. I just don't understand why somebody would be upset that, you know, something they created is just being promoted even further. But people are greedy. Everybody wants payment. They want royalties. They want this, that. You know, they want you to buy the rights to it. So even when it comes to adding music to videos, you can get in trouble for that. Even if, you know, there's a skilled artist out there who released CDs, and yes, I'm going for that far back, of instrumentals, for example. Like, I'm pretty sure if I tried putting that into a video, there would be issues. Even though I paid for it and you know, the artist released it to be used by the public, it's still copyrighted somehow. I'm not claiming it as my own. Ooh, the blood sky. That looks awesome. It would be cool if that's when more alpha blood wyverns spawned on the map, when there's like this blood moon color. Okay, well, it was there. Okay, it disappeared pretty quickly, actually. Okay, if it was like a blood moon, you know, like that color, and then that's when more alphas spawn for the blood wyverns, I think that'd be awesome. Food for thought. It ain't gonna happen, but you know. Food for thought anyway. Alright, so we're just exploring all over the place. Oh, I think the clip's about to end. I think I'm gonna land, because I know I definitely had to go do something. There we go. I was flying around for an eternity. I was getting frustrated, and then I just had to take a breather, walk away, and then I just started flying around, and I got lost in this cave system here, sort of cave system. Since you can have a flyer, it's not legitimately a cave. I'm stuck because I can't see where I'm going that well. Cliffs all over the place. Oh, that light looked cool. Exploring more cast. Oh! Artifact. What was that? Artifact of the Strong, I believe. Yep. I liked collecting all the artifacts on Ragnarok and then just in my house, just lining them all up by their colors, which didn't always come out great when you know, when you take it into consideration, because some colors just did not match. And then as the game grew bigger and bigger, and they added the extinction artifacts, it started making no sense. Because I think Artifact of the Void, I want to say, is that the one for the Ice Titan, is like a purplish color that no other artifact is in similar color to, but it's still pretty cool. So, just little minor things I like to do in Ark. Alright, Cass, we're out of there. And you have your battle helmet on again, for some reason. I don't understand that helmet thing. Gotta look that up to see what that's supposed to mean. And we land, teleport out of here. Let's head home. Whoosh. And we're home. Daedalon, Enki, crystals over there hanging out. Oh, element shards. Where do I put those? Because I was looking for those in another episode. I couldn't remember where I put them. Ring Razor. Ginormous. Metal with flint. Does that. Take that. I'm overweight. Can I move? Just barely. Wonderful. I love the backpack mod. So let's dump the rare flowers in there. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. That was the chemistry bench. The rare mushrooms, rare flowers, to the Fabi, obsidian oil, upgrade station, drop those climbing picks, so break that apart, don't need it. Wonderful. Just doing some minor organizing now. I need that scrap metal. I don't need the crystal, the gems, all that can go there. have the element shards on me. Stone. Gonna put the metal into the forge of it. That forge is out of wood. Some scrap metal in there. Separate the metal. The usual tedious little things that we gotta do. I try not to do that as much on camera anymore because I know it's very boring. I don't want people complaining. You do the same crap in every episode. Well, sorry, you know, like, that's where I put the element shards. Okay. And am I gonna put the artifact of the strong in there? Nope, I took the element shard back. Okay. I put them in the SS crafting station. I almost said S+. The superstructures crafting station. Same thing. But, well, S+ has changed severely now compared to SS. So, but I like how SS is, so I'll stick to that. Gather up some wood for the last forge. Always need wood. Thankfully, Razor's awesome at getting it. Separate that. Let's throw the wood in there. Alright. And throw some wood in there. Good. Very nice. I think at this moment is when I finally realized, because I stopped recording for a sec and then I went to go check something, and that's when I realized that OBS was not recording the audio. Yeah, because I'm just standing around. So yeah, that's what happens here. This is when I finally realized it, which, I mean, this episode's almost 50 minutes long, so still did take me a little bit. So this is why I had to re-record the vocals and adding the music in to at least give it somewhat of sound. I was not happy about that. The re-recording took a lot longer, I want to say, also because I have limited time, so I had to spend time during the week just, grabbing the mic and recording a few like things here and there as I could, and now I'm finally able to finish it. So this episode could be uploaded very soon and then released in the upcoming weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But overall, this wasn't a bad episode. I did get 2 artifacts, explored more of the map, so I had fun in this episode. It just sucks that I had to do this re-recording thing, but to everyone who enjoyed this, I highly appreciate it. Please do give it a like, hit that subscribe button, it does help me out. Hit that moon with my name on it in the corner, and please continue enjoying my content. So that's all I can truly say. But until next time, everyone. Nope, not yet. Let's try it again. Until next time, everyone. Nope, I'm still off. Take care.